All right, so we're going to do a bit of a transition. So we're kind of walking through the application process, and now we are at the interview stage. And Chris mentioned earlier that it was one of the craziest interview processes that he had ever entertained. So Chris, start us off and talk about the first phase, which is the behavioral interviews, and kind of how you prepared and how those went, and whatever feedback or guidance you have for folks that may not know how to navigate the behavioral piece of the interview process, which can sometimes, frankly, be kind of uncomfortable and awkward.
Yeah. So the behavioral piece, and it's really weird because you don't even necessarily know that that's what they're doing, because this is your time where you're not showcasing any of your skills. My process wasn't even normal because one of the steps that they're supposed to do, they just completely bypassed it. So it was supposed to be, you have that call with the recruiter, and then from there you have a call with the hiring manager, and then it was supposed to be that I would have a call with peer level people of where I'd be coming in at, and then jump to a peer of the hiring manager before moving to the technical. Never actually got to have that one with the peer, so I never even got to ask questions of like, what's a day in your life like? But it's interesting. I actually think that my biggest connection and the reason I got through was when I had my interview with my peer, or my hiring manager's peer, and it felt like family. Like all of a sudden there was a connection made. This is also what threw me off. He was on parental leave. So he's off on parental leave, and he took time from his schedule from being with his brand new kid and met with me for what was supposed to be 30 minutes and ended up going into like 45 minutes as we talked and shared stories. I think that is really the key, is that behavioral part. They're looking for cultural fit. They want to know, like, do I see this person being on my team? Would I want them here? Do they seem coachable and trainable? One of the really awesome things about the ECS operating unit within Salesforce, and this isn't to knock other areas within Salesforce, but ECS builds people up extremely quickly and really pushes them out. So people aren't leaving the ECS department because they're done with Salesforce. They're getting promoted. As I stepped in, my hiring manager got promoted. My team lead that I came onto that team, she got promoted. We just had another manager get promoted. Like, people are my mentor when I came in also got promoted. So Salesforce is filled with extremely talented people that are all looking to grow. And so your hiring manager is looking to see, are you a person that is looking to grow? Do you match that mindset that Salesforce has? They refer to it as a beginner's mindset. It's, do you approach everything as, this is an opportunity for me to grow? Can I become a better talent? And so that's it. Are you a cultural fit? Can they work with you? Can they see working with you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, ultimately, you want to like the people that you work with. You want to come to work with them. And so I think you nailed it. The key is really to be personable, to be your authentic self. And you may discover during the behavioral phase that company, whether it's Salesforce or some other company, is not a good fit for you. So they're not just interviewing you; you are also interviewing them. So keep that in mind as well. No, but I appreciate that.